Natupo just gifted me their battery operated vacuum sealer, and I gotta tell you, I am really impressed with this. It comes with reusable vacuum sealer bags. You have 15 small, which are 8 by 10 inches, and you have 15 medium-sized bags, which are 10 by 11 inches. You can get more bags as well. They also have large bags, which are 12 by 13 inches. So whatever size you need for bags. And since these are reusable bags, you can just wash them out and use them over and over. I already have an example here. I'll show you in a minute. This is the small bag. And here is the large bag. Now, they say right on them that these are BPA-free, food-grade material, and they're temperature resistant and of course reusable. So you should be able to use these in your sous vide or for just storing food long term, which is what I'm gonna show you here. And they all have a really nice seal on the top, easy to close, and then they have the label of what size they are, and this is your suction point, and then they have this great big date and note spot for you to write what you want. Now, when you fill it up, I filled this one up with dry white beans. You definitely want to make sure that everything is dry, that the food you're putting in is dry, and that the bag itself has completely dried out if you're reusing the bag from a prior use. Unless you're doing something like sous vide, that's totally different. But for long-term food storage, it needs to be fully dry. And then just make sure the seal is fully sealed. And if for any reason you're having trouble with it, it does have this little pinch part right here that you can use as your sealer. Just pinch it down and run it across and it'll do it for you. And it does work quite well, but I also have no problem pinching these closed myself. So that's really easy. And then this sealer is so simple and intuitive. I pulled it out of the box and it made sense immediately. This is your suction. On top you have your LED screen. It only has a single button. And then right here is your USB-C port to charge. It does come with a very short but helpful USB-C to USB-A cord. And it also comes with a little wall mount. So if you wanted to hang this somewhere, you could do that as well. Fun little addition there. I love how small this is compared to my current vacuum sealer, which is huge and takes a lot of space in my cupboard, whereas this I can just throw in a drawer. So that's really nice. And then finally, when you press the button, it's going to turn on. And it will auto turn off as well when not in use. But once it turns on, it lights up and it has only a few things going on here. First off, it's telling you how many kilopascals it's at the moment, which is 0. It's not in any pressurized environment. If you hold this down, you can set your kilopascals, either 80 or 60. So you can choose how much air it sucks out of the bag. I'm gonna set it to 80. And then all you do to make it work is short press this button to turn it on, and then it will automatically turn off when it reaches the goal kilopascals, or you can just tap it again to turn it off. So this bag is sealed, and all I need to do is hold this down with some pressure on this suction point. So I'm gonna hold it down and turn on. And you can immediately hear it. It's not very loud, which I like. And I can also immediately see it pulling out all the air. And it goes remarkably fast too. And as soon as it sucked out all the air, the pressure goes up really, really fast. And there you go. The air is fully sucked out. This is fully pressurized. This is fantastic dry storage. And when I'm ready to pull out some of these beans for cooking, I just open it up and all the air comes back in. And then of course I can just reseal it as needed. I am really quite impressed with how such a small machine can make such a difference, really keeping my food storage in much better control very easily. I love the reusable bags, and I love how small this is. If you are looking for a very easy way to vacuum seal for storage or sous vide, Natupo's got you covered.